All right, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. So here's attempt number 3. So I get about 30 inches from the top, not in the hole, about 30 inches down I hit rock. So I got one of these extensions, and that's a carbide bit on the end there. I was able to drill through the rock about 6 inches. Got another 6 inches of depth on this one. But then, don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. But then, I mean, I don't know if you can tell how just bad bent this one is. Then I went with this is a 5/8 inch copper rod. I went with a 1/2 inch carbide bit because I had a bunch of cheaper 1/4 inch extensions that I could go further into the hole. I had 48 inches of them. So I drilled in, I don't know, probably a couple of inches with the 1/2 inch carbide bit. Then I hammered this into the hole, and it won't come back out. Even using this, if I attach this chain, it'll get a grip. I've pulled several of them out. Like I said, it's the 3rd attempt here, so I've pulled 3 of them out. I can hook this chain onto it and lift this machine, which is supposed to be roughly 7,000 pounds. I can lift the rear of it up by pulling on this. So that little 1/2 inch hole that I made in the stone about 3 feet down, when this went into it, it's not turning loose. So I'm gonna have to end up cutting that one. So then you've got attempt number 4-ish. You won't be able to see it, but roughly 2 feet down into that hole is my broken off 1/4 inch bit. So I'd started drilling. I was going to just try to drill until the drill wouldn't just started to pass freely, and then try to drive the next one all the way through the 1/2 inch hole into the ground. Bit broke off, so that hole's full of bit. So this is attempt number 5. Can you see what's sneaking off down in there? Yeah. That should look something similar to this, right? So what I did was, the research says you can, here, let's go over here and grab a shovel. Research says, hey, if you got rock, you can go in at that angle. As long as you don't exceed 45 degrees, you can go in at an angle. So let's just look and see how accurate. All right. You can see it there a little bit. Some of you guys I know, you've probably just come back from liking and subscribing. You're like, wait, why is he digging up that pole? It's supposed to be, that rod, it's supposed to be below the surface. Well, this is attempt number 5, not the final attempt. So anyway, I don't know if you can see the angle on that. I'm gonna get real squat. Yeah, we got 45 degrees. Right, it's perfect. 45 degrees. So round about where 30 inches would have begun, I did feel a little resistance. So I take my, where's my persuader tool? I got a big persuader on the end of a yellow handle. Oh, it's right there. It's a persuader. I persuaded it. We got past the stone, and I noticed by hand I could drive it. I drove it about 5 inches. I'm like, all right. yeah, let's do this. 2 of these at 45 degrees, you're good to go. So I got it all the way down there. I'm really concentrating with my hammer, by the way. This is a ground rod bit for hammer drill. I got it all the way down in there, submerged it, almost started celebrating, started clearing things out away from the area here. And then the thing is, if you don't do the straight down, you do the 45, you got to do 2 of them. So anything you do, you got to do 2 of them. So I got my MAPE measure, and I was going to come over here and just measure, you know, where would 6 feet be from, you know, that at 45 degrees, that's got to be running. Buddy, there's some rock down there.